Don't forget to subscribe and leave a comment on this video saying I subscribed. Let's get into it.
According to latest reports, Hindustan Shipyard Limited, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, and a specialized metal alloys manufacturing company known as MDNL, have joined hands to form a consortium for building 6 conventional submarines under Project 75I, and the 3 firms have signed a memorandum of understanding, which aims to harness the complementary expertise of the 3 companies, and provide the country with a credible domestic alternative for construction of submarines. According to latest reports, the US government has formally sent the expected letter of agreement for 24 MH-60 Seahawk maritime helicopters to the Indian government, and the deal is estimated at around $2.6 billion, and these 4th-generation helicopters will come equipped with torpedoes and Hellfire systems, boosting the Navy's anti-surface and anti-submarine operations. The 2 governments are expected to negotiate and sign the contract in the coming months, and the deal is expected to have a 30% offset contract as well. A BrahMos supersonic cruise system was successfully tested by the Indian Army's Eastern Command from Car Nicobar Islands, as part of joint training by Indian Army, Navy and the Air Force. The test was conducted on a specially designed target chosen at a range of 270 kilometers, thus validating its accuracy and capability. According to latest reports, the Indian government has finalized a new system to speed up the sale of military equipment to friendly countries like Vietnam, Sri Lanka, Afghanistan through the defense lines of credit, which is similar to the foreign military sales program of the US. The new standard operating procedure will help India to boost its defense exports, and will prevent third parties from undercutting India in its own neighborhood. The new standard operating procedure will also be extended to private sector companies, which will allow them to quote the prices of the identified products, with built-in escalation and exchange costs. The center has submitted a written affidavit in the Supreme Court, saying that the Rafale review petition should be dismissed, as any attempt to bring this procurement under cloud might result in delay of the project. The intergovernmental agreement for 36 Rafale procurement is between the 2 sovereign nations, and is being closely monitored by the 2 governments. The training of Indian Air Force personnel is underway in France, and any interference at this stage will also affect the operational preparedness of the Indian Air Force. The US had recently offered its THAAD system to India, so that it can give up the purchase of S-400 air defense system from Russia, and according to experts, both the systems are totally different, and while the S-400 might be a game changer for the Indian air defense units against WACS and mid-air refueling aircraft, but the THAAD has the superior ability to knock out ballistic systems, but India's BMD program is nearing completion, which will create a capability superior to the THAAD system. India should not forget that the US had blocked the sale of US-Israeli developed Arrow 2 in the past, and when India showed interest in THAAD system, US had no intention to sell the system to India. The Indian Air Force has received the formal approval to operate its AN-32 aircraft fleet on blended aviation fuel containing up to 10% of indigenous biojet fuel, thus saving money on its fuel bill. This is also a huge step in promoting the Make in India mission, as this biofuel would be produced from tree-borne oils sourced from farmers, thus augmenting their income substantially. The Indian Air Force plans to start using this blended fuel for its fighter jets like Su-30 and MiG-29.
Omar dropped it.